It seems like AI is everywhere these days, right? ChatGPT, Bard, like it's the hot topic.
Yeah, it's really taken off.
But beyond just like using these tools,
Yeah.
have you heard about this AI prompt engineering?
Oh, yeah.
That's like next level stuff, right? Getting those really amazing results. It's almost like a cheat code for AI.
Yeah, like a superpower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're diving into this with Curt Robbins. He's a senior technical writer who's worked with some major players.
Oh, wow, yeah.
FedEx, Microsoft, even Wells Fargo.
He must have some great insights.
Oh, definitely. And one of the things he talks about is how prompt engineering isn't about like hardcore coding. It's more about communication.
That's interesting.
So what does that even mean, communicating with AI?
Well, think about it like this. You're trying to teach someone something completely new. You're not just going to, throw jargon at them.
Right. You got to break it down.
Exactly. So it's kind of like that with AI. You're crafting these text prompts. They're like instructions, right? And instead of just a general question, you're giving the AI a clear roadmap.
So it's like the difference between asking for food and giving the chef a detailed recipe.
Yeah, perfect analogy.
Makes sense. So it's not just asking. It's about asking the right way.
Exactly. And that's where the real power comes in. You unlock so much, like Robbins talks about, efficiency, creativity. You can scale things up.
It's not just saving time then. It's about doing more than we even could before. Can you give an example? Like, how would this work in real life?
Sure. Imagine you're writing a user manual for a new app, let's say.
Okay.
Traditionally, that takes forever, right? Lots of writing, editing. But with prompt engineering, you could just tell the AI, hey, generate a manual for the software. Include a getting started section, troubleshooting, maybe a glossary.
And it just does it, like spits out a whole manual.
It would create a really strong first draft. You'd have all the sections, headings, even basic content.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's like having a super assistant who can do all the heavy lifting.
That's a huge time saver. So then you can just focus on refining it, adding your own expertise.
Exactly. You become more of a curator or editor.
So if anyone can learn to do this, how do we get started? What are the basics of building these prompts?
Well, Robbins breaks it down in his article. It's all about giving the AI the right info and context.
Right.
And one of the biggest things is clarity and specificity.
Okay, so instead of just saying, write about cybersecurity, I need to be more precise.
Exactly. Like, let's say you want to know about network security, specifically for small businesses.
Right.
A better prompt would be, give me an overview of network security best practices for small businesses. Focus on firewalls, VPNs, and data encryption.
So I'm telling the AI exactly what I want and even how I want it.
Exactly. And the more specific, the better the AI understands and gives you what you're looking for.
Got it. So like giving directions, the clearer, the better. What else?
Another big one is contextual framing.
What's that?
It's about setting the stage for the AI, like giving it a role to play, an expert, a beginner. You can even specify the tone.
Oh, interesting. So I could say, imagine you're a cybersecurity expert writing a blog post for people who don't know much about tech.
Exactly. That tells the AI to adjust its language, keep things simple, maybe use a more casual tone.
Wow, it's like giving the AI a personality.
Yeah, and that can really shape the output you get.
So we've got clarity, context. What other tricks are there?
One of my favorites is using examples and constraints.
Oh, tell me more about that.
So with examples, you're showing the AI exactly what kind of output you want. Like, let's say you need a glossary of technical terms.
Okay, yeah.
You could give an example like term, firewall, definition, a security system that monitors network traffic.
Oh, I see. So I'm giving it a model to follow.
Exactly. And then you can also add constraints like word limits, formatting, stuff like that.
So I can say, keep the definition to one sentence or something.
Exactly. You're setting the boundaries, guiding the AI to what you need.
It really is like speaking its language the more I hear about it.
Yeah. The more you practice, the better you get. Robbins really emphasizes that it's a process, You try a prompt, see the results, then refine it.
It's not like you just get it perfect on the first try.
Right. It's iterative. And sometimes those unexpected results can lead you to some really cool discoveries.
That's interesting. So we've got clarity, context, examples, this iterative process. But how does all this actually help people in their work?
Well, think about all the information overload we face. Reports, research papers, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's overwhelming sometimes.
Right. But with prompt engineering, you can make it manageable. You could say, summarize this 50-page report in 500 words. Give me the key points and what I can actually do with that information.
So instead of spending hours reading, I get the most important stuff right away.
Exactly. You can focus on using the information, not just finding it.
What else could you do with it?
Imagine you're prepping a presentation and need some data. You could ask the AI, find me 3 statistics about e-commerce growth this year. Make sure the sources are reliable.
Wow, that would make research so much faster.
Right. And it's not just about finding info. You can analyze data, get creative content, even brainstorm new ideas.
Like a whole new way of working.
Yeah.
Not just automating, but actually boosting our own abilities.
Exactly. That's what makes it so powerful. We can take this amazing AI and use it to reach our goals.
So we've talked about summarizing, researching, brainstorming. What are some other ways people could use this?
Well, think about repetitive tasks. Like, let's say you have to write performance reviews for your team.
Oh, I know that feeling. It can be such a chore.
Right. But with a well-crafted prompt, you could say, generate a performance review for this employee based on these criteria, their skills, goals, accomplishments. And the AI can draft a review, highlighting both strengths and areas for improvement.
So it's like a starting point instead of blank page.
Exactly. Then you can personalize it, add your own thoughts, and have those important conversations with your team.
This all sounds great, but I'm also curious about the limitations. Is there anything this doesn't do well, or where we should be careful?
That's a really good point. AI is amazing, but it's not perfect. One thing Robbins talks about is ambiguity in the results.
What does that mean?
Basically, even if your prompt is really good, the AI might still give you something weird or unexpected.
So it's not foolproof.
Yeah, these models are trained on tons of data, but they're still learning. They might misunderstand what you mean, or their answer could be off base.
Makes sense. We can't just assume everything it says is perfect.
Right, we need to check its work, look for any mistakes or bias, and make sure it fits with our goals.
Robbins also mentions that these models have limitations, especially in really technical or specialized fields.
It's like you wouldn't ask a general doctor to do brain surgery.
Right, they have some knowledge, but not that specific expertise.
Exactly. So even though AI is getting smarter, it might not be great with niche topics where there isn't much data to train on.
So there are still some things where humans are better.
Yeah, our knowledge and experience are still really important.
So it's about using the best of both worlds, human and AI.
Exactly. AI can help us do amazing things, but it's not going to replace human thinking anytime soon.
But even with these limitations, this whole prompt engineering thing seems incredibly powerful, like we're just scratching the surface.
Oh, definitely. And it's getting better all the time. Robbins talks about some really exciting stuff, like adaptive prompting.
Adaptive prompting, what's that?
Imagine an AI that learns what you like and how you work, and it automatically adjusts the prompts to give you even better results.
So it's like an assistant that gets to know you really well.
Exactly. And it's not just about being personalized, it's about being more efficient. You get more done with less effort.
What about using this with the tools we already have? Could we integrate it into our workflows?
Oh, absolutely. Imagine using prompts right in your word processor or your email.
That'd be amazing.
And the AI models themselves are getting better too. As they learn from more data and experience different fields, they'll become even more powerful.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. So, if you could use prompt engineering for anything, what would you try first?
That's a tough one. There are so many options. I think I'd start by trying to automate some of those tedious tasks that take up way too much time.
Makes sense. Focus on where AI can have the biggest impact. Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive. I'm really inspired to start experimenting with this myself.
That's the spirit. It's all about taking what we've learned and putting it into practice. You never know what you might discover.
Absolutely. There's a whole world of possibilities out there. So keep learning, keep experimenting, and let's see what amazing things we can do with AI.